sleep. I'm yelling free weed shit. I rep the heart of the streets. Who harder than me? I'm wearing the crew. Every can't stop, won't stop. Go hate on me now.
I can never get enough when it come to getting fitted. Niggas ain't ready for my Ferrari Scaglietti. Mario ain't dreaded. Money coming fast. My honeycomb hideout is made of all glass. I can never be a racist. Wake up every morning just to count white faces. Neo in the Matrix. Glorious as Morpheus. Employed all warriors. I'm mean as a scorpion. Dr. Kavori.
Yo, every time I come, I gotta know a nigga come to get a lot of money when I'm in the building and I come and say there ain't no motherfucking money. Better. Okay. Niggas know I got it when I hit you with the pitter patter. Whenever they see me, then you hear a lot of chitter chatter. Niggas know there ain't nobody better. I watch a lot of niggas when I'm in a cut. Who's so sick when I come and hit him in the gut? You will crown me king.
No matter what.
Get up. Okay, let's shine, my friend. Get up on my grind again. Some niggas should be happy that I chose to rhyme with them. Cause
all I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. We never be excited to the remix. Everybody hands go up. Hey.
Showtime.
And they stay there. And they stay there. And they stay there. Cause all I do is win.
Turn me up, man. I want him to hear me. Hey, yo, check this out. Hard racing like you smoke cocaine. I got a billion reasons you should know my whole name. Got the most paper, Mr. New York Times. I'm a natural born winner, nigga, New York mine. Everybody getting money, but I got the first six. Now I run the game, so I toss the first pitch. Yeah, I let you wait, but she's still my first bitch. It's less than 9 digits, nigga, that ain't fucking rich, motherfucker.
Hey, yo, all I do is win, ain't that the reason that you really mad? Undisputed, hailing all the way from Trinidad. I ain't mad, ma, I see you on your bummy swag. I'm in that money green jag, lot of money bags. I told Khaled you the best, but I'm the bestest. Better run for cover if your name is on my checklist. You could talk slick all the way down to the welfare. As the IRS, bitch, I'm paying for your health care.
Look, I'ma make this hair official. Let me clear some issues. First off, I am not for Britney Spears initials. That's no BS. At your request, lean back, you and your crew. Fat Joe, TS, yes, young funeral. All black on me, so act like summer's over and fall back, homie. Winning is all I do. I'll answer all of you, but y'all ain't saying shit like prank calls.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. We never be excited to the remix. Everybody hands go up. Hey.
Showtime.
And they stay there. And they stay there. And they stay there. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air.
It's already proven, I got them birds moving. All I do is win, I'm allergic to losing. Yellow gold Cuban, 9 mil Rugen. I show you what to do with them. Finish them, I'm through with them. They gon' have to jump me, it's gonna take a few of them. They don't want no problems, they might end up suing them. Disassociate yourself, have nothing to do with them. We already got it, we trying to get 2 of them.
just blue trout, crack lobsters, Little Italy. Your wife see it screaming, yelling, slow down, Joe, you killing me. Beat it like a prize fight. Mommy, I'm a rude boy. You just hit the Powerball. Every day a new toy. Nigga, it's a stick up, a motherfucking robbery. I done did some things that have Haitian Jack proud of me. Riding through Harlem, me and TC pardon me. Puffy surfing on the hood for niggas that keep
All I
doubting
do
me.
is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. We never be excited to the remix. Everybody hands go up. Hey.
Showtime.
And they stay there. And they stay there. And they stay there. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air. And stay there.
Welcome to the smoke session, man. Whoo! If you don't know, you should know. Canelo just pulled off another Khaled. He just won. I don't give a fuck what you're saying, how you like it or whatever. He just won. Real talk. Can't get mad at Canelo for this one. And I was gonna go live yesterday. Right? Because when we got the news, shout out to Big Blunts. You know what I'm saying? Got the news. I was like, how do I feel about this? And then, just to be real with you, this is great for boxing. That's why it says Canelo versus Lil Charlo / boxing on the way up. We're gonna get to a few subjects. And yeah, I'm smoking a cigarette, not smoking a blunt just yet. Not smoking a joint just yet. We're gonna get to this. A lot of people were saying Canelo fighting Big Charlo was a cherry pick. So him fighting Lil Charlo isn't, because they making up excuses for Jamal. He ain't fought in almost 2 years. Is he in the right mental state of mind? This, that, and the third. Should he have a step up? Because I think for a long time, if you were a Charlo fan before, and then you disliked him, you always wanted Maul to be the one to beat Canelo. Not Mel. You thought Maul would be the one to beat Canelo. At least give him his shot. And for whatever reason, he got his shot, and it ain't pop off. That's just real. So what could it be? That Mel gets to fight over Jamal, and I don't see anything wrong with him getting the fight. Now, after I've let it sink in and seen the hate and everything, like, there's nothing else to talk about if the fight is in. Hey, Al Money, my G, I don't have no problem with that, because I still ain't. It has set in that the fight is going in. So I don't have anything else to say about him not fighting. Excuse me. Him not fighting Benavidez. Him not fighting Bivol. He's already made his demands. They didn't follow suit. So they have fell out of the Canelo sweepstakes. And what did he do? He went to somebody who he knew would love the Canelo sweepstakes. He's got a 3-fight deal over there. He did that for a reason. Word. Because you got to remember, too, now, Canelo know how to be King Petty. He know how to be petty as hell, too. So Canelo skipped Benavidez in the whole 68 division. Because whether you like it or not, Benavidez is the guy with the best resume so far at 68, right? Other than Canelo, that Canelo should fight. Skip that nigga. He said, nigga, you need some more wars. You got to fight some more real fighters. You ain't been in no wars. Like, I don't know if people know that, but that's exactly what Canelo was telling Benavidez. You need to fight some more guys that are warriors. Some guys I approve of or some shit. Like, this shit is crazy, right? So he went to the Charlos. And he's like, well, if I can't get Big Charlo, I'm going to take Lil Charlo. Lil Charlo had made a video not too long before that saying, why don't we have Undisputed versus Undisputed? That sounds like a good thing, because Jamel is a big guy. Everybody said Jamel is a big guy. He's not too much smaller than Jamal. He probably walks around at about 185. Yeah, he's saying, yeah, you gotta put some more work in, bro. For real. And he might be looking at him as a disgrace too, like with the cocaine shit. Even though Canelo got popped for clenbuterol, but when you at a spot like that, you can say what you want. He's the shot caller, bro. He's Babe Ruth. Canelo's Babe Ruth right now. That's just real. Canelo Alvarez is Babe fucking Ruth. He can call his shot. Word. I asked Shy what he thought about it. He said it's called being a shot caller. I was like, yeah, you're right. You can't lie about that shit. He's an absolute shot caller right now. He calling the shot. He say who he want. They ain't got nothing else to say or do but shut the fuck up and like the fight. And after listening to a lot of people yell and scream and argue, there go my bro right there. What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's good, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Oh,
Yeah, I don't had time to let it sink in, man. And it's a good fight. I don't know what everybody need to just stop crying because it's opening up so much for boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think that Jamel just gonna be able to go back down to 154 after going to fight up there.
He going to 160, bro. I don't think it's good to go to 154 because, like I said, if he does to try to defend his belts, I don't.
He's gonna get clipped.
I think that will be the big because it's big fights from now on for Jamel. It's like he can't go backwards, so that will be the only thing that makes sense if he goes back down, and because Crawford beat Earl Spence.
That would be the only thing. And I don't think he's going back down there for that. It's a big weight jump. And then to have your next fight be another big weight jump back down, like, you're not 20 anymore, my guy.
Hey, man, you got it, but I get it. But shit, you right. Shit, Kell Brook did it.
You see what happened? He needed at least 2 more months at the minimum. He's like, come on, man. Nah, you got to fight him right now. All right, shit, fuck it. You go in there with a big motherfucker who people were saying he should be a damn middleweight.
Yeah.
Walk your ass down. Like,
yeah, this is why, I'm big on science. One thing about me, I'm big on science, and that's one of the reasons why when Canelo said he wanted to fight Badu Jack, it killed me when you get a lot of these guys who sit there and say, oh, man, he just picking Badu Jack. I said Badu Jack would have beat Canelo. Badu Jack is not no pushover at cruiserweight. He's big. Canelo would have not been able to have his way with Badu Jack like a lot of people thought. That's why he tried to weight drain him. It means something, man. Weight classes is there for a reason. And that's why Badu Jack didn't take that fight, because he was trying to have a weight advantage to have him drain himself a little bit. No.
Yeah, and a rehydration clause.
Absolutely. So if that's a lot of fighters like Badu Jack have to stand up and say, no, I don't care about the money. I care about coming in the best shape of my career when it comes to fighting a guy like Canelo. And then what happens is when you do that, you force him to make better fights. You force the A side to make better fights, because if you taking on these guys and having them draining and they just all accept it, then guess what? We got a mess. Everybody just taking all these damn offers and knowing that they're not in a chance to win them, it's not helping the sport. So you have to turn down some of those fights and force those guys to make fights in their division, or you get fights like this with Jamel, man, coming up. You know what I mean? But they all do it. They all do that shit. People talking about, oh, Canelo, gotta fight the little guy. Man, Triple G fought motherfucking Kell Brook coming up, and he told people before he would never fight Kell Brook. He's too small. The moment that fight was presented, he took it. Earl Spence, Mikey, he took it. So they need to just cut the bullshit, because these guys fight. You got to give them respect for fighting.
Listen, man. This we all been saying for a while. It's like we let it go. Like, Jamel should have been moved up. Jamal should have been moved up. Like, this is it right here. Like, I don't understand. This is a jump. It's a big jump for Jamel.
Yeah, he should have moved. He should have dropped those belts after he won them, in my opinion, and moved to 160. But I think the reason why he hesitated, because is what's really up there at 160. It's almost, it looks like 154 in a way, you know. So it's like
only him, to be truthfully honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
If he goes to 160, he's dominating that division again. And I think the only smoke for him would probably be like maybe like Janabek or Carlos Adames. That would be the only smoke. I mean, because I don't think he's gonna sit around at 154 and wait for the youngins to see which one of them gonna be the next one to clip him.
Yeah,
he's been carrying that division, you know. And now you got, just like you said, you was telling me last night, like you got Charles Conwell there, but then you got this cross promotion shit. If he drops these belts, man, that opens up the market right there.
Yep, and I think if he drops it, it's good for, like I said, it's definitely good for the sport. Because if he drop it, Tim Kazoo is gonna have to face Charles Conwell.
I mean, you got match, like, bro. This is why I like talking to you, man, because we go on another level when we start trying to make, you know what I'm saying, the matchups, because motherfuckers cannot do a goddamn matchup. Niggas just start saying names, and you be like, yo, bro, that fight would take forever to happen, and they don't even understand why. So, when it comes down to certain shit, man, I'll be like, yo, now you got the Xander, you open up the shit for Xander, you open up shit for Jihad, you got all these other kids that's coming up right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And then that starts to spark. I think this fight right here is a big fight, bro. I think it'll do numbers. This fight right here on the screen.
Yeah.
I think they got it brewing right now while Tank in jail, T.O. popping his shit.
Mm-hmm.
I got this fight right here doing numbers. I got this fight. I got Tank in it, but I got this fight doing numbers.
Yeah, I think that's good. I'm happy for Jamel, to be honest, man. I'm really happy for him.
I'm happy, but I mean, for the sport of boxing, because you know I ain't big on them niggas, but this is a shot at This is a shot at greatness for him.
Yeah.
It's a shot at greatness for Mel. Like you can't deny that it's not. Like Mel is going for the gusto. Come on, man. Like anybody, like niggas is acting like Jamel's supposed to be like, nah, man, that's my brother fight. Hell no, he just got the fucking golden lotto ticket to go to damn Willy Wonka factory. You ain't give it away.
Yeah, and that's good. And I think his brother Jamal understood that too. And here's my thing. I had the same consistent argument over the years. If Jamal would have fought quality more guys or more big names before Canelo, he's already been deserving of the Canelo. So I don't want to make people think he hasn't been deserving of the fight. But make the fight sexier. Get some accolades. Beat some more champions, bro. It's like your brother at 154 was doing that. He didn't get the bigger fights. He fought all the fights that was there in his weight class, but he became undisputed. People can't say Canelo fought just a smaller guy. No, Canelo fought a guy who dominated his division and moved up. That's who he fought. He fought a guy who dominated his division and moved up.
And he's a big guy. Like now when we starting to think about it, like Canelo don't walk around at 200 pounds.
No.
You know what I mean? So Canelo probably walk around at what, 180 pounds at the most?
Yeah. So, 185.
If both of these guys is walking around at the same fucking weight, it's just like, you know, Mel, you've never fought at this weight. That now the genetics and everything is what I gotta see. Like this will be your first fight at 168. You're taking a lot of weight. You know, I don't know though. And you're fighting the guy.
Yeah, he fight. And here's my thing when it comes to it, because like you said, you know, they say that good big man beat a good small man. I don't look at it like that, man. Sometimes it's skills, because I got Jamel. I'm favoring more to Jamel the more this fight get closer and closer. I think I'm gonna be favoring more Jamel. I know it's easy. A lot of people gonna have Canelo. That's the easy pick. It's common sense, to be honest, but I like this just the same way I like Crawford beating Jamel. When I said Crawford beating Jamel, people were like, oh, he's too big. Y'all want to bring size. But don't talk about Crawford's skill set. Him moving 154 is not that big of a deal. But the moment Jamel go up to 160, y'all have no problem saying he beats Canelo. Y'all don't talk about the skills. Y'all talk about the skill set. Y'all don't talk about size when it comes to Canelo. See, it just point out that double standard that these motherfuckers be saying. Like, come on. Oh, Crawford, he too small. Like, no, motherfucker, Crawford can beat Jamel. And this is the thing. This is the setup that a lot of people don't know. Imagine this, bro. And this is all on PBC side because I only got the ball in his hand right now. Imagine Jamel beats Canelo. He's undisputed. He comes back down to 154 and face Crawford, who's been undisputed twice. Jamel undisputed twice.
There's bro, listen, there's so many possibilities.
What?
So what could be happening next year?
Right. Undisputed. Both of these guys became undisputed in 2 weight classes, and they facing each other at 154 for all the marbles. Man, stop.
Yeah, it's more about the sport than just your favorite fighter and what fighter you like, what fighter you don't like. Yeah. Now it's more about the sport, and is this good for the sport? This is good. This is good. Now this forces other promoters to get on their damn A game, man. Start making these fights we want to see. Now some of these fighters got to be. And I thought about something. Did Al weed out all the fighters he didn't fucking need that he signed? Did he just weed them out and like, yo, listen, man, listen. Shit ain't work out like I thought it was. Now you niggas is you either can stick around and maybe you'll get a fight on the undercard, or you get some good sparring in. Or you can go and do what you do.
Yeah, he did weed out. I think, but my thing is, a lot of the guys was arrogant. They thought they were more than what they were, and most guys who did leave already had multiple losses. I think that's the problem with some of the guys that left PBC. They believe they still are the man. No, you have to win fights at the end of the day, or be a good stable. Look at your Dennis Ugas. He lost 5 fights, but he still got opportunities to win big fights, and he put I'll still put him in position to get big fights. Terrell Goucher, he's another one. He does not win the big fights, ladies and gentlemen. He's from Cleveland. That's my guy, but he's still a good stable. He don't go in the press. He don't talk about Al Heyman. He just stay grinding. He just came off a win on I forgot who undercard he did. He just got a knockout win. He just keep grinding. You got to have good stables, because if these guys that was the man one point in time in their life start taking a couple losses, they start feeling a certain way. They start feeling like they being mistreated. No, you got to go out there and perform. You got to go out there, man. You got to perform, man. That's it. That's all it is.
You definitely got to win. You ain't going nowhere without a win.
Yeah, you got to perform. So I mean, everybody, I can't make excuses for everybody, man. I just call that shit the way I see it, even when they from Ohio. Call that shit for real shit. I hate to see what my boy Broner going through, with the drinking and whatever shit he was doing. I hated that shit getting posted the way it did. But at the end of the day, people need to see that he is who he is right now. You can't bet the house on Broner. You can't sit there and talk about. That's why I was telling. When he went back to Don King, bro, I was like, oh shit, he getting a reality check because he had it made. He had it made. He didn't know how good he had it with Al until that motherfucker went with Don. I mean, shit, his ring entrance and his first fight with Don was like 2 seconds, bro. He walked out the locker room and was down there in the ring. Like, where the fuck is you at? What arena are you in?
Yeah.
Well, you can come right out to the locker room and you almost right there to the ring, bro.
To me right now, I want AB to just get healthy. Fuck fight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't nigga, get healthy, and then you could get a fight. But get healthy, bro. You smell me?
Yeah.
Word. And I was just checking my, Shot News. He walking around Toledo right now. They, Jihad the first fight tonight.
Okay.
So he already out there. They walking around Toledo. I'm anxious to see his fight.
Is he with is Scotty there too?
You said Gotti?
No, Scotty, World Combat.
Yeah, Combat that. Yeah. I say Combat did his he did one last night on the on the breaking news. He did it. You seen he was in his hotel room. You know, he don't show himself unless he's not at the crib.
Mm-hmm.
So they out there getting that good work in, stepping on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Shot through a subliminal at somebody. It was funny as hell. I was like, man, you was fucked up, bro. He threw a sub at somebody like, oh yeah, you always talking about that dude Mason, da da da. Here he is. He jumps on my line. I was like, yo, he was fucked up, bro. But he be real, like, bro, stop talking about you this, you that, and like you don't go to no fight. These fighters don't know you. Like that same way niggas be trying to talk to you, and you like, yo, bro, I know these niggas.
Yeah.
I don't say nothing no more, man. I just say my source.
Right.
What round do you think Charles Martin get knocked out in? Just saying.
It's gonna be in a later round. I think it's gonna be. I say about 6, 7.
I was giving him 4 rounds.
Damn, yeah, he's slow. So if you go under, that's good too. Betting lines, it's ooh. I don't know.
Giving him 4 rounds because I think he gonna try to. He gonna hit Big Baby, and that's when the fireworks gonna start.
Yeah, my thing is just rock. Cause I hate. Listen, I'm big on hometown, but I listen, man. Regis Prograis fighting at home. I seen what happened with Montana coming back to Cleveland. I was telling people it's so much pressure on these fighters when they fighting at home. I'm not big on the shit. I love it, but I'm not big on it because I've seen what happens, even on the smaller scale, man. We had a fighter from Columbus, man. I ain't gonna say his name, but funny as fuck. Buster Douglas was his trainer, and I mean, he believes in the Ohio Run boxing brand so bad, man. So he met me for the first time and was just like, this is one of the reasons why I have the Al Heyman effect, bro. I don't like being around the fighters because they do respect me and it's an idolize, you know, I don't even say idolize me, man. They just love what I do, showing them love from a distance, not being in their face all the damn time, not asking for anything. I mean, I had cats be wanting to wear my shit. Like I get Willie Nelson was the first one who walked to the ring in West Virginia. No, I didn't have to pay him anything. Marcus, let me wear your shit. I'm like, bro, I ain't even started selling merch yet. And they want it. So I know I got to get in that ram and start pushing shit more. But the point I'm getting at was these guys appreciate me. So the guy in Columbus, bro, met me for the first time and was like, oh, shit. Hey, I'm going to show everybody Ohio Run boxing. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da. And I'm laughing like, all right, man, I'm sitting ringside. I really don't like sitting ringside. And this is because of this story, too. Man, he fought this white boy, look like Pee Wee Herman, man. They fighting at 130. They at 130, bro. And I'm talking about the white boy skinny. He look like he about to get stumped. Do you know he whooped up on this boy, black boy? He knocked him down the first round, and he didn't look at Buster, bro. He looked at you. Yeah, the dude that was talking all that Ohio, watch this, Marcus. I'm gonna show you Ohio Run boxes, Marcus. You know what I'm saying? He was happy to meet me, bro. And my best friend was there, and he was like, this is the first time he actually came to a fight. And was like, dang, Marcus, man, they really love you. He said, they really love you. Even the fighters, man, be wanting to take pictures with you. I said, yeah, man, that's all love, man. I just keep doing what I do. But anyway, the boy got dropped in the first round, and I remember he didn't look at Buster Douglas, bro. He looked over at me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Get up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was like he was so ashamed. Damn, I let the state down. I let my city down. Get up. He got up. You know what I'm saying? He got up. Then he went back, you know what I'm saying, fighting again. You know what I'm saying? The next round, he kept fighting. Man, that boy knocked his ass out. And, bro, look, bro, I'm trying to tell you, I can't make this shit up. Knocked his way out cold, right? So he knocked out. I ain't hear from him in a while, man. He wasn't on my page. He wouldn't hit me up. So I had to reach out to him, man, and let him know, you know, how I still run boxing. I appreciate him putting them gloves on. I had to lift him up, and he really needed to hear that from me because he was in a dark place after that, man. He wanted me to be proud of him, bro. And I was telling that dude I am, bro. I'm proud of everybody that put on these gloves, bro.
Everybody put on them gloves, bro.
Yeah, man. I don't have no
real people.
Yeah.
Woo.
I don't have no favoritism, man. It's like I treat the same cats. I treat our journeymen the same as the ones at the top. So that's why people fuck with me heavy. Y'all don't see me just promoting the top dogs. I know who gonna be at the top. That's why when y'all they look their names up before my Facebook page got, I was talking about Abdullah Mason when he was 13, 14. I've been talking about these guys before y'all got before these major companies got a hold to him. Big Jared. Y'all gonna see my name, Ohio and Boxing, attached to them before they got the bigger companies. So I get a lot of credibility for that. We still got more, man. We got more. We got guys that, we got guys that's not signed that should be signed. Like Charles Conwell should be signed to a goddamn major network. You know?
Who signed most Ohio fighters, man? It seems like Jay Prince just goes over there and be like, which one of you niggas is next?
No, Jay. Right now, Jay is on. He's on the move because he see Jared and then he got Abdullah. But nobody wouldn't have signed Abdullah Mason, bro. They had to go to Las Vegas. See, that's the problem I have. That's why my platform is so important, and I know I got to start pushing it even more. Starting to, in the next couple of months, I got to start pushing it more because what they're doing is Ohio fighters have to leave Ohio just to go get recognized in Las Vegas or somewhere else for them to get signed. Abdullah had to move to Las Vegas. Him and his dad and the Mason brothers, they moved to Las Vegas. And Abdullah had to go in the sparring and whoop up on some of the top guys. And they was like, who the fuck is this guy? Shakur was one of the biggest fans. Shakur sparred him. But Shakur was like, man, I love this kid. They actually went and watched Abdullah fight in the Nationals out of Las Vegas. He was representing Las Vegas. So, people was looking like, man, he from the Vegas. I'm like, no, nigga, he from Cleveland, but he got a registered address in Las Vegas. Nigga, them is my people.
Hey, where's Alicia? Where Alicia Baumgartner from?
She from Ohio.
I just wanted to make sure you said that because motherfuckers be like, ain't she from Detroit?
Yeah, I get that all the time. Yeah, that's funny. Alicia is hilarious. I think, and I'm gonna talk to her too more because I think what happened with her is I haven't asked her, so I don't want to make assumptions, but her mom and dad, they big supporters of me, man. They always on my page. They always sending me stuff that I don't know. And they definitely big helps. So I don't be everywhere, man. So they'll definitely send me some info and let me know what's going on. But I think something happened in Ohio, bro, where after her loss, or maybe something she didn't get the treatment, or maybe something happened, bro, where she felt like her hometown or her people from Ohio wasn't treating her right. So people in Detroit was treating her a little bit better, and now she's repping Detroit, which is cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But I know she's like, oh damn, I got Marcus is right there. He gonna always keep putting me out there because I'm from Ohio. So you don't really have that many people that's covering the state and really pushing it consistent like I am. So she's really in a tight bond. And if I wasn't there, a lot of people would really think she was from Detroit because a lot of people come back to me, Champ side, you name it. They were like, Marcus, ain't she from? Oh, I'm like, yes, bro. She's from Fremont, Ohio. That's not too far from Toledo. It's a small city, but I think maybe she don't want to represent her small city. Sean Porter did the same thing. Sean reps Ohio, but when he was in Vegas, he didn't do it as much. He's from Akron, but he was telling people he was from Cleveland. It was one of the most confusing things I had to go through, bro, because I've never seen a fighter like Sean Porter. Everybody else rep where they from. They ain't got no problem telling you they from Cleveland. They from this city in Ohio. Sean Porter talking about he from Cleveland. And I'm talking to Kenny like, Kenny, why is everybody saying he's from Cleveland, bro? He's from Akron. He's from Stroll. And Kenny said, well, he went to Cleveland high schools. Bro, or was he was raised in Akron, born in Akron, and then you might have took him to Cleveland when he was 13 and 14 and 15 maybe. But that doesn't mean he's from Cleveland. He's an Akron kid, bro.
He should be claiming that now, the way that, you know what I'm saying, LeBron said he from Akron, nigga, you better claim that.
Yeah, but that's my thing. Don't know, Akron don't have that many great fighters come out. So Cleveland does. So what happens is these guys start talking, hey, I'm from Cleveland. Like, why are you repping Cleveland? Because it's a bigger city and more people come out of Cleveland. So that's why I have to ask question. I'm going to put, man, listen, I won't have my Vlad TV on because I'm going to have Shine in the cheer. I'm going to be putting pressure on these niggas. And it's going to be love because they know I've been rocking with them, so they can't take it personal. Robert Easter, all of them, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Some things in the making. But they can't sit there and be like, oh, no, bro. I know a lot of shit, and I ain't bringing it to the table. I'm going to wait to bring it out to the light. But Sean is a guy that's originally from Akron, and I remember Ray Boo Mancini bringing it out. But I say all that to say this: Alicia Bogardner is probably doing the same exact thing. Detroit, she's claiming Detroit because she don't want to represent her small town, Fremont. They wasn't gonna throw no show in Fremont. They probably would have did it in Toledo for her if she wanted a real hometown fight. Toledo would have been right good for her. You know what I'm saying? Because it's right borderline. Detroit and Toledo is like 3 or 4 hours away. Not even that. No, it's probably 45 minutes. That's no 3 4 hours. 45 minutes.
Yeah, because they told Shaw that he had if there's no airport, so they had to fly into Detroit. They would have to fly into Detroit and then drive to Toledo.
Yep, it's 45 minutes, bro. So, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but that's exactly that's what I think she's going through. But she didn't comment. She always show love. She didn't inbox me too, asking when I'm gonna do interviews with her and shit like that. And I said, girl, it's coming because they ask me, bro. They be like, when you gonna do this? When you do that? I'm like, it's cool. I like to be on the back end and secretive at times, man. So I'm gonna definitely get more out there. But that's how I'm moving. But yeah, she actually asked me, Alicia, if she really from Detroit, because I got screenshots. Why did she ask me, am I the first girl to win the world title in Ohio? And I had to tell her no. She wasn't the first woman who won the world title in Ohio, but she asked that question. She thought she was. If you're from Detroit, why are you asking questions about Ohio? So, yes, it's official. She's from Ohio. But she's repping Detroit, and I don't have no problem with that. Detroit been good to her. Shout out to LJ and Tony Harrison, man, them boys out of Michigan, man. So ain't nothing but love. But yeah, she got her hands full with a rematch. The girl she fighting beat her convincingly, bro. I don't even know if they got that shit up on YouTube. But she just had more dog than Alicia in that first fight, man. Alicia was digging down, but that girl dug deeper. But Alicia's a lot better fighter now. She's more disciplined. I don't think she would get caught in that firefight that she did with Homegirl. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely an interesting rematch for all the marbles.
When they fight? Next week?
Yeah, well, it's gonna be the week after that because it's July 15th.
So on the zone, right?
Yep, and Montana won't be on the undercard, so it's gonna be really, really tough sale, man. Because a lot of people was coming for that fight to see Hitchison in Montana, bro. That was definitely attracting a lot of people. So that's gonna be tough.
So when are they fighting now?
They're gonna reschedule that. I think it's gonna be another month from here, which is kind of crazy because I thought that'd have been dope to be on her undercard and put Thomas Matisse on there. You got 3 Ohioans fighting on her card, you know what I'm saying, up under. And I think that was Eddie Hearn's plan from the get-go. He was trying to do what Bob is doing tonight in Toledo. They see Al Heyman did it. The Ohio brand and the talent, period, is so deep here. You definitely want to put shows here, man. But Montana, he had an injury. I don't know what it was. I'm going to talk to Coach Davis. Push and see what's going on and see if I get more info. But I don't think between me and you, I can put it out there though, bro. I don't think he was hurt. And I don't like saying that if I ain't talked to my sources, but I'm just putting it out there. It could be weight. I've been following Montana before he got signed to the zone. He was having weight issues. I remember Kenny Porter told me I didn't make it to Atlanta to cover a fight for Montana. And I remember Kenny telling me, because Kenny hit me up a lot. Kenny Porter was like, Montana looked like shit. I said, well, wasn't the fight at 140? He said, no, the fight was at 156. I said, what? Kenny, I said, you lying. He said, I ain't lying. He stepped on that goddamn scale, had to pay his opponent. I said, man, get the fuck out of here. He was past he was a super welterweight. And he knocked the dude out though, but yeah, he had to pay him. But the fight he had with Ivan Berlichek, he didn't make weight that night. A lot of people didn't know that. Eddie and them lied on the scales. People don't even know that you can lie on the scales. Yes, promoters lie on the scale. If your trainer is not over there by the scale, which they should be, watching the scale, they should be over there watching. those promoters will lie and say he make weight when he didn't. I've seen it, bro. This is not no made up shit. Don King did it a couple times. He did it with Broner last fight. I wasn't even there, and I knew Broner didn't make the weight that Don King said he did, because Don King's last event in Warren, he did it for my boy Michael Moore. Michael Moore came in 6 pounds over, bro, and they lied. He was already over. He didn't make weight, and it was a regular title. It was one of them small belts that was being put on the line, but shit, he wasn't able to fight for a belt anyway. He was 8 pounds over. They said he was 2 pounds over or 3 pounds over when he really was 8 pounds over. You see what I'm saying? He was really 8, but they was like, all right, yeah, he's 3 pounds over, on the scale. And I'm looking like, oh, shit.
Do these niggas even attempt to make the weight?
Shit, but it depends on if they know their promoter got their back. That's the thing.
To my team.
Yeah.
Yo, so my team, they got me out here.
Yeah.
What's good?
Now I was looking at some. I just checked on Instagram. I thought somebody sent me a message, and this shit ain't had a mute button on.
Oh shit! I thought he was on.
Like, he been dropping mad shit while he over there. Word. He just right now he live right now out in front. He doing. I know what he doing. He picking that blue blood.
Oh shit! He picking that blue blood. That's funny as fuck.
Without picking at him, without saying his name, he picking at him. Like, because he can sit out front and he can go inside.
Yeah.
They won't stop him. Like, hey, stop right here. Oh my God, shit just be different, man. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Word. That's why I be like, it'd be hard to go on, because I'd be like, man, a lot of these guys you have these dudes brain warped, man. He's got to be brain warped, because right now you got everybody up in arms about Canelo, Charlo, when scientifically it's gonna be real hard for Charlo to come back down and fight for them belts at 154 after going to 168. Let alone if he win, he's definitely not going back down there.
You gotta think about it though. You could have a point. I just think if he fight at 168, the only thing is he can't bulk himself up, trying to make himself stronger and bulk up. If he just good as walk around weight, you know what I'm saying, just do cardio and everything, stay in shape, I think he good. I think he will still be in the same position where he can actually go back down a little bit, because he didn't kill himself to make 168. He ain't killing himself to make 168.
Definitely not.
You see what I'm saying? So it ain't like he has to do a lot to try to make the weight. What he tries to do is build muscle mass to try to compete with the strength of those guys in those weight classes. And sometimes that has an effect on your body. So you have to be careful with that, because I remember Amir Khan trying to, lift weights and do a little extra shit. Like, that'll slow your speed down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be trying to lift or try to be strong. Stay on the outside. He was doing good against Canelo, and I think that's a talking point a lot of people gonna bring as close to this fight get. Amir Khan looked good against Khan and then got clipped. I just don't see Jermell getting clipped like that. Now, can he get knocked out by Canelo? Yeah. But can he knock out Canelo? I don't think so. I just think Canelo is just durable. It can happen. I mean, can't always say it won't, but I just can't see Jermell breaking that motherfucking, cracking that egg, and Canelo got the stanky leg. Hell no. Canelo took Triple G shit. Danny Jacobs. I mean, he just fought some big guys, bro, and I don't see him doing that. So, but it's definitely a good fight. It's definitely a good fight.
Yeah, I don't see too many, because people be like, when the last time you seen Canelo hurt? I'm like, man, shit.
When he was like, what, 20, 19, yeah. He got hit. It was like a shot. It was a good shot. It was almost like Earl's. I've never really seen Earl that hurt bad, to be honest. But in the hit, so it's like almost similar. They get hit with a shot. It was a good ass shot, but not no one where the motherfuckers is holding on, falling to the ground. Like, nah, bro. It was never that. I never seen Canelo or Earl Spence in that type of situation.
You know what I'm saying? And Bivol was hitting him with every combination in the damn book.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yep.
I don't think he punch drunk yet. I don't think so.
Nah,
I
but
think his
he
gas tank is a little. He need, yeah.
I think, but I'm gonna tell you this. I think Canelo's putting himself in a position to walk out and retire. I think these are people ain't talking about this, but these are type of retirement fights, bro. I think these are fights where this might be the last because the only reason why I think he came to PBC and took this $100 million deal, 3-fight deal, there's no more stables, bro. They're
No,
running out of people. People leaking, oh, Canelo, no. He would have Eddie Hearn would have been able to present him different shit. He can't present him to Briville. He ain't fighting Arthur Better Beef over there on the zone. What do you have over there? I'm not doing business with Canelo or Hami McGee. That motherfucker at the what do y'all got? So they really didn't have anything, no stables. It was the clear cut. It was just clear cut that Al was the guy. Al had the stables. Al have all the guys he need right now to walk out after he fight him. That's it. Canelo don't need to prove nothing else. That is really it. This is his retirement. People don't even look at it that way, but I look at it as more like Canelo gonna retire after these 3 fights or 4 left. He got 4 good fights left in him, bro, and I think he's done with it. He has nothing else to prove.
he not like him. Like I done heard. Yeah, I done heard so many scenarios, bro. That's why I'm like, this shit kind of, it took me a whole day because Sha was like, yo, you ain't going live. I was like, bro, I was on with the Apostles when Blunts broke the news. Then I jumped off. I was like, I gotta think about this shit. Then I kind of scrolled and I was like, all right, a couple guys jumped on as soon as they heard, and then there was a guy that I seen. I think he seen it first. So I was like, okay. Then I jumped on some panels and I watched a couple panels and I just seen what everybody was talking about. I was like, man, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, bro, and I'm gonna see how it look. Then I'm gonna let it sink in a little bit. So it sunk in, and I got to think about motherfuckers was talking about Bud, Canelo. I was like, at what weight?
No, because that will be more of a catch weight type of thing. Bud ain't about to go up there. That's suicide, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what weight do you think Bud gonna fight Canelo at? Undisputed versus undisputed. Like, okay, what weight class, bro?
Yeah, you got a lot of people who don't know the sport, man. That's gonna be.
I was just like, yo, I'm like, yo, Bud, listen, I love Bud to death, man. Bud ain't going up to 168 and fight, man.
No, but he would gradually try. I think if he fights at 154 and like it and do good at 154, I think his maximum will be 160. Ain't no 168. It'll be max 160.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And hopefully you do a little catch weight, but I don't think that's not even realistic, bro.
And then we talking about Bud at 30, what? 36, 37, and you man, stop, man.
Yeah, no.
This ain't Bud at 30 going up doing that. This is
no.
I don't know, man. Like,
Bud ain't got to prove nothing, man. If he beat Earl, he in a good position, and then like I said, 154, he'll be waiting on Charlo. But if Charlo dropped those belts, it's still gonna be a good thing. So he just gonna be waiting. He don't like Jamel. It's personal to him. So he got 2 fights that he's staring at on PBC, and he about to get one. So and he'll possibly fight a rematch because Earl gonna want that rematch. So you know what I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying, man. But when it like at 154, I don't think if even if Charlo loses, he gonna get that taste of that big money, like you said, and there's no money for him at 154.
Nope.
No money for him at 154.
Tim is a good fight in the UK. I mean, they might give him a nice bag with the Tim, but you fight in their backyard. I just don't see.
Well, I'm gonna take that back. I ain't saying the money. There's no fame. There's no big fight at 54 where you're gonna be like popping.
Shit, it's got money involved too. Because how much would you pay him to fight a Sebastian Fedora? Like, how much is that money before Sebastian lost though? But I'm like, how much really is that fight? Like, that's being realistic. How much is that fight?
Yeah. Do you think it's time for them brothers to stop worrying about stepping on each other's toes and just go for what you know?
Yeah, I mean, shit, you got to. Like Jamel doing this shit, this was out the blue, bro. This was like, whoa, but Jamel deserved it, man. It's like, hey, he took the Canelo fight. Canelo is taking a chance. This could be a cherry pick going wrong. People don't know that. They looking like it's like a cherry pick. You know, they say it's a cherry pick, but shit, I don't know that many undisputed guys as a damn cherry pick.
At first, I thought it was a cherry pick too, but if you want to call if he'd have fought Jamal, that was the ultimate cherry pick.
Yeah, that's what people were saying. Like he mentally wasn't there.
Now you fighting Maul, like he's not there mentally. He's not there. Like I seen him. Like I seen him on the pads. He looked sharp. That's cool and all. But when I saw that FaceTime between him and Boo Boo, he ain't look like no killer.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. My problem is this too. We got to call them fighters out for what they. I mean, look, you got to stay ready. I can't feel too bad for you. Listen, did nobody feel sorry for Tyson Fury ass? We thought he was a sacrifice lamb. We thought Wilder was gonna beat him. He went through the press. He talking about coke. He gained weight. Motherfucker looked good. He looked better than what people expected. So I think even with Jamal getting the fight, I still thought he had a chance to compete with Canelo. Do I think he can beat Canelo? No, I never thought he did, even at his best. So I never thought he could. I thought he was more of a fan of Canelo than really wanting to compete against Canelo. That's just my opinion. But I never thought, oh shit, this motherfucker gonna break Canelo. No, I never thought that. I never looked at him and said, oh, he gonna break you.
I thought he more begged for the fight, to be truly honest with you.
But he deserved a fight with Canelo for damn sure.
Because like the worst part about only bad thing about him is that like isn't Jamal kind of like he gifted the belt, kind of like Devin Haney type shit? He was elevated.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? So like he's never like you know what I'm saying? So it's like people look at that and like bro, you was gonna have to whoop somebody. Like now you like who at your weight class can you clip?
It backfired on him. What happened, and I say this all the time, it backfired on Jamal and Demetrius. The motherfuckers went after money, not legacy. When they realized, when Demetrius turned down the fight with Charlo and said, look, I'm gonna go, hey, y'all ain't paying me. Cool. All right, if you don't like the money, cool. Where you gonna go now? I'm going to the zone. Okay, you fighting all these motherfuckers and you fight an African dude nobody never heard about. You gotta cool. Like, I'm just going by what we see, bro. Look, I'm not even being funny. It's like
real. It's real. I was like, damn, boo boo, I ain't never heard none of you.
Right. So you fight and you get in the bag. That's what you was bragging to people about. Okay, you get in the bag, but you ain't fighting nobody to better your career. You still waiting on Canelo to pick you, but you're not fighting nobody. Charlo, same thing. He up there got elevated, and he just started fighting people. Selecki, he was about to fight Selecki before he went into his depression, but Brandon Adams, decent guys. I'm not shitting on, but none that will help his career. None that will be like, whoa, this motherfucker's the truth. None of that. Like, why you didn't fight Danny Jacobs when that fight was there? Why y'all didn't make that when Danny was hot at the time? So those are the questions where when it comes back to now, they look at Canelo and they look at Jamel moving up, daring to be great. Y'all fucked it up. Y'all was in the driver's seat. Y'all didn't want to fight each other. Y'all didn't want to. Didn't nobody want to fight David Benavidez? Shoot, Jamal, he could have went to 168 and got that belt from Caleb Plant before Canelo did. There's nothing at 168, motherfucker. What are you doing? Go to 168 and get Plant.
He definitely could have went up there and they could have at least fought, man. Even it would have been hot too, because when they was looking at each other that time, when they was doing the photo shoot with the crowd, I'm like, yo, nigga, y'all could have set that up right then.
Right. That's what I was like, bro. What are you doing? Go up there and fight for that belt. Get a tune-up and fight for that belt. Caleb Plant right there, dare to be great. They ain't doing that. They didn't want to move up in different weight classes and this and this. Oh, I'm just 160. I'm going to stay at 160. Man, stop it. Demetrius, what are you doing? Like, you went and got that money and then re-signed with Eddie, knowing he wasn't using you, knowing that you can't get those fights. Triple G got to fight.
Crazy. You could not get a Triple G or Canelo fight while they
because Because at the end of the day, is they have to pick the fight. You can offer it to them, but it's up to them. It's not up to Eddie. That's why I was telling people, and correct me if I'm wrong, Rob, but I went back all the way back when Deontay Wilder, when people was clowning Wilder, talking about he should sign with the Zone, he would have got AJ. No, the fuck he wouldn't have. That's Matchroom. That's not the Zone. The Zone is gonna give him the money, but they're not promising him those fights. Can't promise those fights. And when I'm Matchroom. Nigga, that's not the net, that's the network. I'm my own promotional company. They can't tell, oh, hey, you gonna give us AJ. We want AJ. Nah. We don't want to fight him right now. What the hell the Zone gonna do? Ain't nothing they can do. Nothing. So
nothing.
So Wilder was smart not to take that because AJ lost. The moment he turned that down, AJ ended up losing to Andy Reeves, and then you find out guys who signed with the Zone still ain't getting fights. Demetrius signed over there. That's what the party was. Why he didn't have a Canelo fight? Why he didn't have a Triple G fight? That's because it's not, the grass ain't greener like people think it is. All they kept saying was 100 million signing. That does not guarantee you to fight. Look at Black Prime. Black Prime, Canelo, Crawford went to Black Prime, and everybody was saying, Marcus, what do you think about the new Black Prime? I said, bro, it's great right now, but I don't think they understand the business. I got some sources close back there that's telling me they letting other people just run their shit. They don't know what's going on. They really didn't. I seen Jab Zab getting in there. I seen Christine Martin. I talked to Christine because I was getting credentials for that fight, for the Broners fight, and that's how I ended up talking to Christine. And like I said, to be honest, bro, she's an okay promoter, but she did some janky shit. So when I heard Black Pride having her and over the Michael Williams and Broner fight, I'm like, what the hell going on here? They don't really know what the hell going on. And that's why Black Prime went behind, because they was just trying to toss out money, but not knowing that y'all not going to have these fighters fighting each other. You get Adrian Broner and Terrence Crawford on Black Prime, even if he fought a one-fight deal. But you couldn't get Broner to fight Crawford if your life depended on it. That would have been nice, you know.
Yeah.
But on Black Prime, but they can't do that. I think but what we got going on right now, these fighters are now starting to fight each other, and that's good, because that was fucking up these promotional companies. Because what they would do is they would sign all these names, and these guys ain't fighting each other. They want more money. They want this and this. Now we starting to see a trend of people wanting big fights. This Undisputed is being pushed out there a lot. So now everybody is going. It's all about trending. Now we're gonna start seeing everybody want to take these risks. We got NUA and Fulton coming up. It's just, this year is just lit, bro. It's crazy.
I do like that fight. I do, and everybody keep talking about. I just want to see that damn fight. I just want to see it because I ain't got no more talk about it. To be truly honest with you, Everybody else is, he can't do this. He can't. He do this. Like, listen, if you say so. I just want to see the fight because I want to see anyway. Because I'm tired of seeing him knock out. I'm like, well, how he knocking out all these motherfuckers? Everybody, well, he's so much bigger than them. And okay, all right, cool. So now he's fighting the champion. Well, a weight class up. Let's. If he does it again, then y'all can't just say that he's nobody.
Yeah, I get it, man. Some people want to see him against a known opponent. I said the same thing about Chocolate Tito, so I don't want to get caught up in the double standard that I always preach against. I said the same thing about Chocolate Tito. He was fighting in a weight class I never paid attention to. Rob, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I never. And I'm in the sport, man, but I ain't gonna never sit there and act like I know everything.
Yeah, man. Them little, like, I'll be like, you said who? Chocolate Tito?
Yeah. I just didn't know that weight class. But what was dawning on me was, how the hell did he get elevated all the way to the number one pound for pound ranking on everybody's damn list when we didn't even know who the guys he was fighting against? So I knew automatically that this was a promotional tool being used when Chocolatito got signed to Top Rank. I knew that's Bob was doing that shit. I said, okay, Bob is just like, hey, in order for me to promote this little ass guy, I got to say he's the best in the world. He's a come forward fighter. He's entertaining. He throws a lot of punches, so we can push that. The same, So, but I just wasn't buying it. I think Chocolatito was a good fighter, but the contradiction come in. There's another guy that was in a smaller weight class than Chocolatito that was 50-0. If we think Chocolatito was pound for pound at that time, than this little motherfucker that was 50-0, that tied Floyd's record, then he should be on the pound for pound list too. If this is y'all criteria, because we're not seeing who they fighting, y'all just saying they the best in the world because they dominate their small classes. So it's like, what the fuck? So I just never felt intrigued on the Chocolatito. Now NUA, he made me a believer because he fought somebody from Ohio that I felt was a dog. Antonio Nieves, that's one of my homies out of Cleveland. He's a dog. That motherfucker, he beat up on what's his name? The one up carried the pillow to the ring. Kelly, he had the pillow to the press conference. He had the pillows. What is his fucking name, bro? Little dude, though. They call him. He had the pillow. He called out knockout. Josh Greer. Is it Joshua Greer? Joshua Greer. I hope it. I think I'm right. But anyway, Antonio looked good against that. He was the B-side on Top Rank. Antonio can fight, bro. But when he fight NUA, you know I'm on high all day, nigga. We about to show NUA, nigga. We run boxing. Shit. Nigga, NUA, it sounded like a 12 gauge got shotgun in the ring and against a 22. And my boy Antonio Nieves had a 22 in that bitch. Like I said, you don't get no biased commentary from me. I keep it real. My homie from Cleveland, I know him. I can pull him on the panel. A 22, he brought a 22 to that motherfucker. And NUA brought the 12 gauge. That's real talk, bro. It was like tat, 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 boom, boom, tat, 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 boom, boom. I said, I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. This little Asian motherfucker can punch. So people can have their opinion. Oh, he got to fight this and this. He won me over just from fighting one of my guys. So that's just how I look at it, bro. I get it. I think it's fair that some people say he needs to show them more. So I'm not even going against that. But I know when I see guys that fight my Ohio boys, so I know we got good work. We give out good fights. Bro, they win my respect. I said the same thing about Kovalevskis before people even knew who he was. I had to educate them on him because he beat my boy Prentice Brewer, who's now a trainer. He trains for Tiger. He's a trainer for Tiger. He's the head trainer for Tiger. Prentice was very underrated out of Cleveland. And his first loss, not his first loss, he got knocked down for the first time ever in his career by Kovalevskis. And I was going to post that because I remember him talking about it, saying everywhere Kovalevskis hit him, that shit hurt. Like his arm, elbow, that motherfucker was like, God damn, that motherfucker, everything he threw. Kovalevskis is a hard puncher, bro. So people was trying to clown Crawford when I was telling them, no, bro, just because you ain't never heard this fighter don't mean he can't punch. What kind of sense that make? Oh, I ain't never heard him. He's an Olympian, a bronze medal. Him and Earl Spence lost to the same dude who won gold medal that year. But people didn't know that. Kovalevskis and Earl Spence is on, I forgot his name. He's from Argentina, I believe. But they on his resume as losses, nigga. Yeah. He won the gold. You know, so it's like Kovalevskis is not this bum that they were trying to push because they never heard of him, bro. He was definitely solid, and then he hurt Virgil Ortiz, and everybody, oh, so he really do got power. Nigga, he had power before he fought Virgil. He had power before he fought Crawford. It don't take him to fight guys that y'all see on TV to be like, oh, he got power. I've never been a believer of that, but it's a prestige thing. Like, okay, well, he knocked out somebody in the top 5 or he hurt somebody in the top 5, that means he's a legit. Okay, I can see that. But that doesn't mean he don't have power. Ernie Shavers didn't knock out Muhammad Ali, but Muhammad Ali said that was the hardest puncher he ever faced.
Hell yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That motherfucker hit hard. I'm word.
Yeah. But, you know, so we can't sit there and say, well, he didn't hurt them. You know, that's just how I look at punchers. I look at punchers, they have to do it coming up, too, as they grow in the sport and they being match made at the very beginning of their career, they have to get the knockouts. If you knock out all nobodies, then everybody can do that. Everybody will have a lot of knockouts, but that's not the case. Paulie didn't have a lot of knockouts when they started first building him. He just wasn't a puncher. Yeah, we got a guy named Albert Bell right now. He's 24-0 with 6 KOs. Very good boxer, bro. But he's not known to be a puncher. So I never changed the narrative. It is what it is. He can still box. he might not be able to keep you off of him. You know what I'm saying? But my boy gonna box your ass and he gonna use angles. You know what I'm saying? But some guys, some fighters can get stronger throughout their career. So you can't. It depends on where that fighter is in his career too. So that's very important, man. So that's just my opinion on it. But my point is, but the NUA they don't know. He has to prove himself to some people, and some have felt like he already. So he was fighting in the weight class I didn't know he fought in the air, and then like I said, my boy Antonio Nieves. Those are two guys that I know. You know what I'm saying? And he beat. So yeah, he won me over, man. I think NUA is a really good fighter, and I think if Fulton beat him, he beat a good ass fighter. He didn't beat a guy, a small ass dude coming up in weight. He beat an undisputed. He beat an undisputed champion, bro.
Yeah. Yo, Donito and his wife still got that channel. I don't even see no alerts no more for that shit.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with them. I didn't see it. At first I didn't.
He about to fight again or some shit, ain't
he? Yeah, I don't know. I ain't heard nothing. If he is, that's good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I haven't heard from him in a minute. So it's gonna be I have to wait and see. I don't know if he's still fighting, but it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, that NUA man in Fulton is a good fight though. I think it's a really really good fight. A part of me want to pick my boy, the black card. Sometimes you root for your fighters because they black, and sometimes I come against you because I don't always do that shit. I picked Josh Taylor against Regis Prograde. People call me a coon. I was like, damn, I'm a
yeah, you was
coon.
looking at all the variables and everything over there.
Yeah.
You going over there in that man country and every thing.
Yeah. Oh, you a cool man. You picking? I said, bro, I'm only picking Josh Taylor because I feel like he does more in the ring, and I think, and he fought Regis Prograde type of fight. It was phone booth. Regis had a problem cutting the ring off when you face the guy that actually boxed, and that got displayed in his hometown. You know what I'm saying? So that's something he has to work on. He can get better at it, but Devin Haney looking at Regis like food right now.
That's exactly what you said. Going home to fight.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't been to New Orleans and he ain't fought in New Orleans in how long?
Man. And then you got to take in consideration that was a last replacement fight. Sometimes that is crazy to them replacement fights. The matchmaker has the perfect, because I'm be helping matchmaking, and I've been in matchmaking, so I know what it's like to have the perfect opponent to look good against, and then all of a sudden, then the dude get hurt, and now you get a replacement who does the opposite of what you want going on in the ring. You was like, oh fuck, this motherfucker about to come, and it's a last minute replacement.
He about to run. I swear.
Yeah.
I was at the my nigga, shout out to my man Captain Chaos. That man I went to the fight, you know what I'm saying? Bro, that looked just like the T.O.'s Martinez fight, bro.
Yeah.
When the man was not trying to, I'm like, God damn, this shit look boring as fuck. Like he might as well just get a stick and go hit him. That's the trip his ass, because that's the only way you gonna catch him, Regis. That motherfucker stayed on his bicycle all night with the jab in front of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. I actually posted that. Yeah, I did say that. It was like my fellow was like the Sador Martin and Tiafimo. The comparisons were so crazy when you really think about it, because first of all, Tia was at home, Regis was at home. Mm-hmm. Both of them went down in the fight. Only one counted, but Tio got clipped twice. They only counted one. And what led to that was the aggression. Both of those guys were trying to press the fight, and all you have to do is be the boxer and walk him into shit, because he is the one trying to get the knockout. He is the one trying to put it on for his people. That's what Regis was trying to do for New Orleans. That's what Teal was trying to do for New York on Heisman night. Yeah. Trying to get the knockout. Yeah. If you are strategy-wise, that is the perfect fight to have, knowing that the pressure is on them, right? This is why, and I'm going to say this is why I feel Terrence Crawford is going to be Earl Spence. Earl Spence is going to bring pressure, absolutely. But Terrence Crawford is a great boxer who's going to use his feet. His feet, bro, I'm giving away some of my talking points, but I don't give a fuck. His feet is going to be the determinant of that fight, bro. Watch him fight off angles. Watch him turn Earl. Watch that motherfucker walk Earl into shit. What Earl gonna end up doing is having to start boxing with Crawford, because he realized he cannot get in there like he want to. And that's going to be the determining factor. He's going to use Earl's aggression against him, just like I just described those last two fights. You can do that with guys who bring pressure. And Terrence Crawford is a great body puncher, bro. You see what he did to what's his name, Ndongo. And I remember him saying in the press, in the post-fight interview, he said, we watched that on film. We knew that shot was there. I don't sleep on shit like that. I know damn well when Ugas hit Earl in the eighth, what was it, 6 or 7, number 7? And matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you, Pop Rob, go back and watch this round. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna remember what round it is. I think it's the 8th or the 9th. I want you to watch Earl punch rate and his rhythm. He got rhythm. This is when he started welling on Ugas. He's catching on him, bro. He's welling him. Boom, boom, boom. You just look. You're looking at his rhythm. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You're just watching. I'm looking at the time and everything. He in rhythm. He just getting going to the body. Pop, pop. The moment Ugas hit that motherfucker in the body, he lost his rhythm. He was hurt for a second because he was trying to regroup. And he didn't, some people didn't catch on to that, but he regrouped because he hit him at boom. He hit him at low again. Boom. I know damn well Crawford is seeing that and said, okay, because it slowed Earl down. When Earl got his rhythm back, he went right back to that same rhythm. Boom, boom. And he broke Ugas. That body work is going to be a difference too. So Crawford looks at film, and I tell people he knows what shots to throw when he's in a certain situation. And people going to be surprised to see Crawford going to the body as much. He ain't about the headhunter guy that's been durable, who's never been stopped. He going to go right to that gas tank and slow that motor down. Just the same way. I know I'm talking a lot, but he going to do the same thing he did, Earl Spence did to Sean Porter. Earl Spence had to hit Sean Porter in the balls, though, to slow that motor down. Remember? He purposely hit him in the balls because you got a dog in the ring just like you, that's in the pocket just like you, that's throwing punches just like you, that's eating the shit just like you. So how do you slow this motherfucker down? I got him in the balls. He deliberately hit Sean in the balls multiple times. No points were taken away. I knew it was purposely done because what do you do when you got a pit bull and you a pit bull? Something has to change.
Yo, you know who Joe Harris is?
Who?
Joe Harris.
Joe Harris. No, I don't think I might. No, I don't think so. I don't think that rings a bell.
He's a teacher, man. He's with Jahad Tucker, but he got some if I'm not mistaken, in the amateurs, he got wins on Winky, Oscar, and Vernon Forrest.
Okay.
He actually knocked out Vernon Forrest, rest in peace. And Zab was his sparring partner, not the other way around. I think it was a shoulder injury that finished his career.
Okay.
But he's like a lot of them punches that you see Jahad hit motherfuckers with, you like, what the fuck? That's Joe. You know what I'm saying? So he told me, he said that Crawford is gonna finish Earl with either a 3 or a 6.
That's tough.
Now, I'm just letting you know what I'll be at the crib just looking, man, and be studying it, and I have this. I want you to see if you can, I don't know if you can see it. I have this.
Yeah, combination. Yeah, I see that.
You know what I'm saying? So a 3 or a 6 now. Well, that shit gets a little crazy, bro. When he says that, and I'm like, and then when you talk, I don't know if you've ever been over there with Issue Boxing with the Apostles, but them dudes, them dudes really know Bud in them, man. They say Bud he know those combinations in each stances, bro. That shit get crazy. So a lot of people think Bud is being he's showing off, he's dancing. No, he's actually being fundamentally sound. He's just switching because he's nice at it.
Yeah, man. They underestimate. I think it's a good. Like I said, it's gonna be a good fight. While it lasted, I mean, I think that's my thing. Is my only argument with the Earl Spence and Crawford thing is I watch what they do, man. And one thing about me, I respect durability. I'm big on that. I'm big on durable. I'm big on if you ain't never been stopped, and it's hard for me to Crawford is on the 10 knockout streak, bro. That's not, you can't downplay that at all. You just can't. But it's gonna be tough to knock out an Earl Spence who's never really been hurt like that. But can you hurt him to the body? That's why I was bringing up the body work. Yeah, you can hurt him to the body.
I think you can hurt Earl. I think he's tender in a few spots, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think it's, but
really?
You know, just like you said, like has there like guys stand right in front of him. What are you gonna do when a guy can hit you on the move while moving, like just basically, and he got some thump in either hand. Like I just don't. Just real quick,
he do. I think Crawford do, man. My thing is, my concern will come. I don't think to say concern. I just think if he can't hurt Earl up at all, he's just gonna box him. He's gonna box him to be safe. I think he has to use some footwork because I think Crawford used a lot of film. I go all the way back to the amateurs when the guy who Earl lost to. When you get chance, go back and watch those the amateur he fought. I'm gonna get his name because I don't want to mess up his fucking name, but he had some of the best feet I ever seen in the amateur. But everybody talking about Lomachenko, this motherfucking feet work was crazy. Earl couldn't beat him on his best day, bro. It was just it's real talk, bro. And that's the reason why he won gold. He never turned pro either. He ended up doing something else. He was becoming a commissioner of the government or something like that, an ambassador or something like that. But that guy from the other country that beat Kowalskis. Oh, here's another name he beat too. He beat Udenis Ugas twice. The same dude. He beat Udenis Ugas twice. His feet work was something unbelievable, and I think Crawford and them is taking everything because they haven't really. Earl ain't fought nobody that really had great feet work. Sean definitely had some good feet work. So I don't want to sit there and say Sean, but when you did have good feet work, it was good fights. Fight of the year. You know what I'm saying? Sean was able to turn him on the ropes when he thought he had him. Then Sean would turn on his ass and it's like whoa. So when you got good feet work, you can definitely you can be problem for Earl, man. And I think even back in the amateurs, I know that's the amateurs, but again, that motherfucker Earl was pressing. And that motherfucker that had the great feet work won the gold medal. He ain't had no problem with motherfucker Earl. None. None.
Like, is that the guy that made Earl turn pro?
You can say that because he lost after that. He turned pro. Ain't nothing you can do. But my thing is when you look at that guy's amateur background and his history and how long he's been in it, you can't really. You can be like, okay, I see why. You know, Earl was young. Fighting a guy that probably was the fighting Olympics 4 years before he came in. So, you know, they had them in the mother countries, they had them older guys. But when you just look at the style, that's what I want people to understand. When you look at that man's feet work, you're going to be like, oh my God. And not even just that. Read the comments. Read guys that know the sport, experts. They just talking about, damn, this motherfucker was unbelievable. He really, like, bro, he was really Princeton, Yale backdoor fundamental boxing, bro. It was nothing too like he was just so he just did the fundamentals really well, bro. And that's the thing, bro. Stuck that jab, move. You could never sit down on your punches on this motherfucker. He stayed in shape. And I done talk myself in going back and watching that shit later on. I'm gonna go back and watch some of these motherfuckers. But I'm gonna definitely send you the link. Send you his bio. The dude that actually won. He actually beat Udenis Ugas. Because I made a post on my Facebook before they took that down. You know, I'm gonna get back on Facebook soon, but I've been off Facebook for 6 months. But I remember making a post and I tagged Earl lost to him twice, Ugas lost to him twice, Kowalskis lost to him twice, and he had a whole bunch of other names. But those were some of the names that I'm familiar with that he beat twice. It's on his resume. In the amateurs. You see what I'm saying? It's like, shit, it wasn't no mistake, motherfucker. Beat you once. It's like, yeah, he was definitely a mover, man. Great ass feet work. One of the best. He would probably go down as one of the best amateurs of all time. He definitely in the top 10, top 15. Gold medalist.
So the kid on the screen, Abdullah.
Yes, sir.
What we gonna see from him tonight, man? I'm gonna go Before I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go to him. I'm gonna go to Jihad, and I'm gonna go to the main attraction.
One of the best counters in the game. I call him. Is his nickname to me is pinpoint accuracy. I call him pinpoint accuracy. It's just pinpoint, bro. He has one knockout where he caught the young white boy coming in. It's on his wall. It's probably like the third video, maybe fourth or fifth. That now that he posted some more, but catch the dude coming in quick. He's so known for that, man, and that's what he was doing in sparring. I'm not too big on sparring stories, but there are certain things you see and you just like, okay, this guy got the goods. Top Rank had to sign him because of what he was doing in sparring, bro. That's what got him signed. It was like, who you got? Oh, you putting him there? All right, cool. Let's go in. Let's go work. And you just would hear his grunting, and motherfuckers' head snapping back. And they like, what the fuck? And Abdullah just put it on him, man. He's definitely a special one out of Cleveland. That can definitely be a world champion. Out of him and Tiger, he's definitely up there. Tiger is definitely a good fighter too, but Abdullah has it all right now, man. He definitely he put it. He's a gym rat, great kid, a family, great dad. You know what I mean? He has everything right now going for him.
The whole family, all the brothers and everything too.
Yeah,
right?
Man. It's a great thing. I got a good relationship with them, man. Love it because I don't have a close relationship with my oldest brother and my youngest brother. You know, we had some falling outs, and when you see good unity like that, that father kept them boys together. When you do Abdullah Mason interviews, sometimes the brothers are right behind them. Sometimes it's like, hey, we all a unit, man. And his dad keep them like that, and it's so important to have unity. I didn't have that coming up. You know what I'm saying? So.
Nah, that's a fact. All I had was two sisters, so you know what I'm saying. My brothers is niggas that I grew up with.
Yep. So it's definitely. Hold on. Give me a second, man.
Go ahead. That sound like somebody. Is that? So yeah, man, I'm gonna get to this kid after I get to Abdullah because they stepping out there right now. Before you get the big baby, the main attraction. But I enjoyed this. This been cool. Word, I'm loving this. Get some insight because he gonna be there tonight. I'm gonna hit him up later and see what he think about everybody. Definitely while he there. All right, I'm gonna go check Shy Live out when I finish this because he had Big Baby over there with his daughter and everything. I'm gonna see what they was talking about. But when it comes to this boxing, it's up. Word, there's so many variables. Because I want to ask him what does he think about the 154 division. I'm gonna check it. Yo,
I'm back, baby. I'm back.
Yeah, now I'm gonna ask you. At 154, when you think it's gonna be open and vacant, like what do you think about Jihad versus Xander?
I love it. I like it. I think Xander team ain't pushing for that right now, and they should be. It's like, don't be afraid to go fight. Y'all both young. Y'all both got plenty of time for bounce back. Whoever loses, man. I just think Jihad is just he's a beast, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna name a. I don't just be talking just to be talking, man. Jihad fought somebody, common opponent. He fought. Let me go look at his box rec. Because my dude David Rodriguez from Akron, Ohio, he got dominated by the guy Jihad just whooped his ass. But my boy David Rodriguez out of Akron was undefeated. He was 6-0, bro. This was actually his last fight. The dude that beat him was Nicolosius Savakiville or something like that. The niggas he had Savakiville or something like that. That's his last name. That was actually Jihad. I think that was Jihad's last.
It was the last fight. Yeah, when homie clipped Jihad, everybody thought Jihad was in trouble.
Yeah. So dude, my first thing when I seen the dude fight David, he beat David. He knocked my boy David out of Akron. He was 6-0. Knocked David out. I said, man, people was going crazy on my wall. Cats that fuck with me like, man, see, we need some elite training. They was blaming training. I'm like, bro, ain't got nothing to do with it. Bro, ain't got nothing to do with no elite training. I said that motherfucker could be on PEDs. Not hating. I ain't hating none of that shit. I just said that dude could be on PEDs, but he was way stronger than David. David had,
they said he was like the nigga that had dropped crazy weight to make that damn fight.
see, yeah, and he was bigger. He made, that's the crazy thing. He was making this damn weight. Like when I heard about, when he fought David, we heard about him dropping weight. I was like, God damn.
I mean, he had dropped like he had fought at like 170 or something at one.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, the same. That's the same dude because he fought on DAZN. He fought my boy David Rodriguez. I had to, hey man, that was one of the toughest things. I had to post that shit, and my boy David get knocked out, but it's part of the sport, man. Y'all can't be happy when y'all see me putting y'all work up, and then when y'all get knocked down, because there's ways you do it. It's like I don't never sit there and shit. I like Crawford, but you ain't never seen that motherfucker on my wall beating up Sean Porter. It'll never happen, Rob. Ohio all day, nigga. I'm a realist. But to get back to Jihad, he took on a tame dude. My God, bro. He just showed levels of why he's special, man. And I was like, just watching how he handled him, and my boy David didn't, was just like very telling. Like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, it's like my boy David out of Akron. We got a lot of work to do, baby, because that's what you were supposed to put on. You were supposed to look just like that. But he definitely showed some endurance. He showed some will, man, and went through it. And Jihad just calling them out, man. He want the smoke.
Yeah, he want, man. Because I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. I can say it now because it's over with. Yeah, he stopped J-Rock in spar. They're supposed to get 8 rounds in. J-Rock quit after 4.
That's not the first time, bro. You know that's the story. J-Rock did the same thing to Charles Caldwell. Same thing. They were supposed to get 8, and he cut them off in 4, bro. It sounds so similar to Charles.
Cut him off. I was like, yo, there's a lot of people that don't want to get that smoke with Jihad and spar. It's a lot, because I be going to the gym. They still be going to the rec, bro. That's a spit bucket gym, bro. Real talk. That's why he like that. The spit bucket gym. Real talk.
He a good fighter, man. I think when you get a dab here and there. Definitely come from the city. Like you said, you got like shit, Jamel Herring. Y'all got a couple. Teofimo. New York got Brandon. What's his name? Carlton.
Yeah. Shushu. You know what I'm saying? It's all over too, because like I like how the fighters, because Jihad is claiming he's claiming a town, bro, that niggas do not claim. He's claiming Deer Park. Like niggas, that is not a town that you claim. There's no rappers from there, nothing like that. And he's born in Queens, if I'm not mistaken. He's born in Queens, but they rep in Deer Park, and I'm like, yo, he's making a statement all over. And then got his brother, the youngin', he's only like 13, 14, bro. He is like he's the protege. Like as much as you were like Jihad, like Marley's the protege. Like I seen Marley and Marley was fighting a fucking 18, 19-year-old. 18, 19-year-old national fighter. Marley was fighting him, and you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, his dad was on him, but he's 13 though, you know what I'm saying? It was only so much. You know what I'm saying? Because homie strong as hell. He looked like all these size, but nigga, he a grown man. You know what I'm saying? And Marley was hitting him with some shit, but Marley was more like, man, let me tire him out a little bit and then pop on him real fast. Still like they were like still around. I guess Marley probably was like, man, stop saying it because you know I'm gonna try to steal it. But it was good sparring. It was good sparring. Word up. Watching that shit on the screen, that shit was good.
Man, I'm actually gonna set something up to the point where I'm gonna have a secret camera where it's on my chest in some of these sparrings, because I done had too many good sparring stories where I was not allowed to record. But a lot of coaches know some of them I record in spurts. I don't record the whole thing. I never really do. I bring it up, bring the camera up, blah blah blah, watching them get work, and then I bring it back down. And they've seen me do that before, so it's like, hey, oh, Marcus is trying to get. No, I don't. I'm getting clips. I'm actually creating clips while I'm recording live. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not recording it and then making, okay, he did the best work here, and there. No, it just comes straight out, like boom. They doing it, then I bring it back down.
Yeah, that be the thing. You don't like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be like, yo, let me establish some shit. Like, how about like let me record a good 10 minutes, a good 10, 12 minutes, and then let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what I'm gonna clip, and then I'll show you. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you this.
Now look, that's and that's the way you supposed to have done it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I remember Abdullah Mason coming to Columbus, right? So that's what they do, man. They all hit me up, let me know. The Mason brothers came to Columbus. That's where I stay. So they said, Marcus, we in town, They hit me up. So they called me, right? So I'm like, all right. They said, we're going to be at this gym. I'm like, cool. All right, I'm on my way. The gym was like 10 minutes from me. Then I get the people that's at the gym. They calling me, Marcus, where you at? We need you here. It's going down. Sparring. We sparring the Mason. I'm like, oh, all right. This is cats. That's at this gym. So I'm like, okay, here I go. I said, all right, cool. I get there, man. It's hype, Abdullah Mason's dad. And I don't know if you saw the video, because that was the same video I actually had them give a shout out and said, well, who runs boxing? And all the Masons was like, Ohio, you know what I'm saying? That was the same night. I'm gonna send you another clip. Oh, I got something for you, Rod. I got some sparring shit I can send to you, exclusive. It's to the point. It's so bad that the Masons will get criticized for even posting it. Yeah, it's like that, bro. It's like that. I got Amir, his oldest brother, Amir Mason, was going. Then it wasn't his fault, bro. It wasn't Amir's fault at all. I just think it got heated. It got tense in there. And but the point I'm getting at, because I don't want to forget what I'm saying. Abdullah Mason was fighting Jalen Hill, sparring Jalen out of Columbus. Jalen at the time was 5-0. This was good work for Jalen, you know what I'm saying? Because he never really sparred a guy like Abdullah, to get some good work in. Y'all need to do that, man. Y'all in Ohio, y'all need to get touch with some of the top guys. We got a lot of top guys here y'all should be working with to make each other better. And so I goes and do clips. Like, I'm recording live. They knew I was recording it. Shit, I'm recording it. They ain't what they're gonna say. I'm just, so I'm recording it. But I'm doing it the way I always do it. I'm not recording full rounds. I'm just putting it up. Every time it seemed like I went to record, it seemed like Abdullah said, okay, it's time to turn this bitch up. Every time, bro. So even when I looked at the sparring I had, it looked like I was only going to be posting Abdullah doing great work. When that wasn't the case. Jalen had some spurts, but it was never
like Abdullah.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you exactly what separated them. Easy. Conditioning. Conditioning was the biggest factor when it came to Jalen and Abdullah. Because Abdullah can go 12 rounds, bro, with 6 or 8 different guys. Like, okay, cool, yeah. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
I seen that the other day at the gym with a little younger Spence and another kid. The kid was 20, and I think Spence's little cousin was like 15. And I was in there, and the bigger kid was like he had him on the ropes. And I was like, man, I'm like, yo, I'm like, stay off the ropes and use that leverage. Yo, he hit me with some shit, bro. It made me shut the fuck up. I can't even lie. He was like, hold on, old school. He's like, hold on, old school, watch this. Turk homie hit him with some shit, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I can fight. He's like, I can fight, old school. I was like, first of all, he called me old school.
Right.
First of all, he called me old school. Second of all, he did prove he started beating the shit out of homie. I was like, oh, you practicing on the ropes. Okay, my bad, bro. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had to watch. And then, you know, some of these kids, like, he's a the Spence kid, I was listening to him. He's more of a historian because he watched Sweet Pea. He's 15, bro. He's 15. He watched Sweet Pea.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? He watched Sweet Pea, bro. Like, and a kid that was 20 was trying to tell him about Mickey Ward and Arturo Gotti. I was like, yeah, those are fights that you're gonna know about. What you need to watch is that Mickey Ward, Emmanuel Ward, Augustus fight. If you want to see a fight, that's a fight.
Good ass banging.
Yeah. So it was amazing to see some of them kids just like, and they all young and shit like that. And it was so funny. One of them niggas didn't know who Richard Comey was or who Pedraza was. He was like, "Who was that on the?" I was like, "Y'all for real?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of them is good, and some of them, you know, I mean, they know who they know, they like who they like. But the fact that that young kid knew who Sweet Pea was, that was amazing to me. And he was like, the 15-year-old watched Sweet Pea, the 20-year-old said, Sweet Pea too boring, I can only watch his highlights. I was like, what?
Man.
That let me know who's gonna be the better fighter.
Yeah, that's facts.
You ain't got the time to actually sit there and watch the and see what it is. And I'm looking at, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, bro, you're gonna have to find somebody.
I just gave you an exclusive, bro. I just sent it to you.
Who sent it to me, on Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram, bro. I just sent it. I sent it to you, IG. It's 36 seconds, bro. It's crucial. This is Amir Mason. That's Abdullah's oldest brother.
Hold on. We'll let it play a few times. Oh my God. Hold up. Is it up there? Let me take these down.
Get a stool. Straight out. Get a stool for when you get ready. Get a stool.
Oh shit, we gotta see that how that happened. Hold up.
Hey, don't put it up. Hey, don't put it on live, man. I don't want it up. Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah, that was something I didn't want to post that. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute, though. That's the stuff you get, Rob, in sparring, and it's crucial. And the reason why, let me tell you why I didn't post that. For one, that kid was green, and he was thrown in the fire because of the sparring being so tense. The coach and Abdullah Mason's father was going back and forth and was like, oh, okay, let's go then. Let's throw in another one. The coach that was there, I didn't even know who this coach was that was in the gym. He was new to me, but he didn't even know who the Masons was, bro. And he up here he's putting novice fighters in the ring against, huh?
He need to be fired, bro.
There you go. So that's why that wasn't nothing I wanted to post publicly, because it was not a good look, because that guy's green and it's gonna make the Masons look bad. Like, oh man, why are y'all beating up somebody that don't even know better and this and this? So, but no, that's the type of stuff that you get that happens in sparring, even with guys that's veterans. But you get nasty, brutal knockouts sometimes that you got to get them back together, and then you hear about the rumors. That's how the rumors get spread. Hey, he got this, or J-Rock had to get out of the fourth round. Bro, you can only imagine what it looks like in these sparring sessions sometimes against elite competition. But
Did you see that? You saw that sparring session with Adamas and Bud?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. It's old though. It's old.
I gotta see that though.
It's old, you know what I'm saying? And Bud is turning, and I mean, Carlos Adamas is a big that's a big motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shaw told me that motherfucker. He said that motherfucker gotta walk around over 200 pounds. He said that's a big ass dude. He said he don't know how he making that weight.
Mm-hmm.
He said that's a big motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And we seen how he was wailing on J-Rock.
Right.
When you watch the sparring session, bro, Bud is backing him up with punches. He's turning him. He's pushing him off. Like, you couldn't tell who's really and again, like, I don't know who put it out there, how old it was, but you could tell it was old though. You feel me? It's nothing new. Plus, how the fuck you gonna say? I ain't even gonna say who tried to make it seem like it was breaking news that Bud brung in Carlos Adames for the Earl Spence fight. No, nigga, this was old. Niggas just showing you what niggas been doing. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? But you already know who thought it was breaking news and did a whole video on it. Like, bro, did you check? Did you do any research before you do that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I looked at it, it just looked like good fucking work. I'm gonna be truthfully honest with you. When I looked at it, it looked like, let me see if I can find it, because it's from some new niggas that I just fucking subscribed to. I don't even remember the nigga's name. Shit is crazy. And the kid don't go live or nothing. He just put it up there. Word. I was like, you know what I'm saying? When you see shit like that, you be like, yeah, thanks, kid. Whoever you is, they put that shit up there.
Right.
Word. That shit was, let me see. I'm gonna type this shit in and see if this shit pull up.
That's crazy. But yeah, that's the exclusive, girl. I ain't showed nobody, man. I was like,
I see why you ain't show nobody that. You ain't. That shit. Like, I'm gonna be truthfully honest with you, bro. That shit you hold for your man. So when you do your shit, like, and down the line when niggas be when you have niggas on the show,
yeah, absolutely,
that's when you gotta hold it. Like,
yeah.
I'm glad the only thing it showed was that.
Wasn't that nasty? That was cool. That was almost like he almost died, bro.
The way he hit the ground, I'm glad it only showed him laying on the ground. Real talk, I'm glad it only showed him. Is this it, Terrence? Is this it right here? Because it was just a clip. It was
right.
Here go right here, bro. Like, oh no, I don't want to show nothing Blue Blood put up. Real talk. I don't want to show nothing that he put up.
Yeah, I got you.
It was one of these young niggas. Like, I'm gonna go to their shit. How long is this shit? Let me see. Yeah. Matter of fact, if this nigga right here, head busting boxing. Word of mother. This shot, I like, you know what I'm saying? If the nigga hit me with some shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Word. Right. But this shit, this the one I seen this shit. This shit right here, yo, Bud is hitting this nigga, bro, on some real shit. Real talk. I was just like, whoa. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't own the rights to this. This is for disclaimer. This is for this is disclaimer. This is for motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Learning purposes only. Word.
Mm-hmm.
Davis 9-5 was good. Yo, I'm about to show this one, bro. This shit, because you ain't seen it. So, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. This shit was, and it's all love. I hope he ain't got no problem with it. He can email.
It was good, Davis. It was good, bro.
Here we go. Blow that shit up so this is all you see. Come on, screen. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I don't need nobody saying I'm trying to get him. Yeah, here we go right here. You know what I'm saying? So this shit right here, bro, just to let you know, Bud is in the green. Bud's in the green, Adames is in the blue.
Damn. It's that countering ability. Ooh, great body work. Hey, Crawford standing right there.
Right there. This is great fucking work right here. For educational purposes only. How Bud got him in the corner like that?
Damn. It's that counter to the body though. When he leans and bring it back like that. Oh my god. Ooh.
You can just tell, man, who like this man, this was good work right here.
You can tell Adonis is bigger than him too.
Yeah. Look like he's sweating now, right now, trying to lose weight.
Damn, that was a long ass 3 minutes.
You feel me?
Damn. Good
and
shit.
That's clipped up from if I'm not mistaken, it's clipped up from because there's a lot more rounds, it's a lot more time on that shit. Them niggas going. But yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so all this bigger shit, like Carlos Adames has on a shirt that you trying to lose weight in.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, all of that damn bigger and all that shit, I ain't trying to have all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's what I said. Nah, it won't. And I said this too. It's gonna come a time in that fight with Earl Spence where Crawford is gonna show the world size has nothing to do with this fight. He's going to show them size has nothing to do with this fight. I told people that he's going to show them that, bro. It ain't no I'm too big. That's gonna throw out the way. If Earl beat Crawford, it's because he was just the better man that night, not because he was the bigger man that night.
Bud was fighting. If I'm not mistaken. What you call him? Said something about that shit that Bud was at 140 when that shit was going down. So he wasn't even at welterweight when he was already in there with bigger motherfuckers backing him up with what are them with them big ass gloves they fighting with too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Good ass work, man. That was some good ass work. I was gritting watching that shit.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just good work. Bud been like, ain't no telling who Bud, like, you know what I'm saying? Bud in there, he could be in there getting good work with anybody in the stable. Why do you think everybody picking Shakur to whoop everybody's ass? Because he done got his ass whooped by Bud a few times. And done proved himself. Yeah, I'm that fucking guy.
Yeah, because he showed it, man. I remember him telling the story where Crawford didn't know he was an Olympian, thought he was a pro and shit, and had to take it easy on him. Because in sparring, man, to be honest, I've been in some sessions where it's stay professional, it's just work and learning, and then also see it where it turns up because one guy hit the motherfucker way too hard And then it's like, okay, I'm gonna hit you way too hard. And then he come back and hit you with 2 more. And now it's a fucking fight. It's not even sparring no more. I've seen it. I've seen it play out, bro. And then you have some guys that have ego. When they come in from another camp or come in from somebody else, they heard it good. I just want to get some good work with you. Cool. I'm not gonna turn it up, but if you turn it up, you want to come get work with me, cool. The moment they try to turn it up and then you turn it up, that's when you find out where levels you are in sparring with that opponent. You know what I mean? So I done seen it, bro. I done seen. So I think what happened with Shakur and Crawford, Crawford didn't know who he was at first, so he was just like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? As a little young, a young pro, whatever. About this, well on him a little bit. You a pro. Man, he started beating Shakur ass, and they had to tell him. They said, "Hey, bro, he's an Olympian," and Terrence was like, "What?" So, and I remember I didn't watch that spar; they didn't have no footage, but I remember Timothy Bradley describing the same thing. What I just said, he said with him, he does the same thing. You know what I'm saying? He'd touch up, get some good work. He said, but when I turn it up, every time I turn it up on the guys that I feel like hit me certain ways or certain things, I show them that I always show my sparring partners it's levels to this shit, and I end up getting them out of there or dominate them. He said with Terrence Crawford, they was working, doing good shit. Then he felt like Terrence went a little bit too hard, so he said, okay, let me step this shit up there. Let me step it up a little bit. He said when he stepped it up, Crawford stepped it up. When he went up another level, Crawford went up another level, and then Crawford went up another level after that. Then he was like, God damn, this motherfucker, he is right where I'm at. Timothy just had an interview not too long ago describing this, and it was funny as fuck. He said, damn, he went up 2 levels. Like, what the fuck? So he knew right then that he was dealing with a world champion, a guy that can beat damn near anybody in his weight division. He said because when he turned up on Terrence turned up and some. And he said he beat my ass. That's what Timothy said. That's what Timothy said, bro. So that's all it was. And then he said after he took the headgear off, he said, man, bro, you a world champion. You can be world champion. Terrence was like, for real? Well, hell yeah, bro.
Everybody go hit with it go somebody else with the Earl gonna bust up Bud's eye. Like he's
the only thing I have with the people talking about the eyes, I think a lot of people gonna troll and say certain things. My only thing was, and I said this, Rob, before he fought Ugas. I said Earl fans don't have nothing to talk about right now. They can't talk about his performances. They're talking more about his outside shit, the car accident, the drinking. They're not talking about what he's doing inside the ring. So I said he needed a great performance against Ugas for them to feel confident to beat Terrence Crawford. I swear, bro, he had to have a good. So Ugas, a standing Cuban, right there like a punching bag. He beats on the man and hurt his eye. Now here's the Spence fans coming. Oh yeah, he's gonna break Bud's eye. Well, damn. How is it that he breaks Kell Brook's eye and then he fights Mikey, then he fights Porter, then he fights Danny? He can't break their eyes though. Now he back to breaking eyes. No, really? Like, oh, so he break eyes every now and then. Y'all call Keith Thurman sometimes because he wasn't getting knockouts all the time. But now all of a sudden Earl get 2 eye sockets. He's the eye breaker man now. But he wasn't doing that the last smaller guy coming up in weight, Mikey Garcia. Well, he didn't want to box. He just wanted to box Mikey. Well, after 8 rounds, buddy, you didn't want to fight. It's time to close the show. Why do you have to box 4 more rounds? Cut the bullshit. The truth of the matter was Earl was trying to stop Mikey. But I think it's a good sell pitch. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I like Earl, though. To be honest, I like Earl. I just don't think he's just this guy that's breaking fucking people's eyes all the time because he did it twice. And he did it the first time with a guy who already had 1 eye broken. So, like, come on, man. Cut it out. But I like the sell pitch, man. They need to have something to talk about when it comes to their fighters. So I ain't even mad at that, man. It's just it's all love and fun, man, to be honest. But you can't break something that's a moving target. Ask Tiafimo when he fought Sadell Martin. Ask shit. You can ask a lot of these guys. Ask Jerron Enos in his last fight. Did he break the Russian's face, the Ukrainian face? Can't break shit that's gonna move, bro. He's not a sitting. Crawford ain't no fucking sitting target all the damn time. Look what Victor. You gonna look at that Victor Postal fight, and you'll see that.
Motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing, man.
Yeah.
Before we get up out of here, man, we talk about the big dog.
Big baby, man.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing that interview with Roy and that and all of that, how long he talking about he want to get up out of here like year 24, 25? Like, you think he really just, I don't know, what made him say that, bro? He don't like the politics of boxing or what?
It could be a multitude of different things, man. I listened to it. I seen what he was saying, but one thing about Big Baby, man, he's really from the gutter, bro. He's really from the hood, and I think he has those conversations where he don't like having, where, hey, man, you head into another class, you can't be hanging around these people and hanging around that people. He don't like that. He's like, I'm still who I am. This money ain't gonna change me. Yes, I get that, Jared. But the money gonna change your friends around you. Might not change you. You might be a solid one, but you gonna have these other guys thinking you have to take care of them, bro. And then what? Then you find yourself giving them money for criminal activities. Now they flipping and drugs, and it's gonna come back to you. You have to be careful from that type of lifestyle. And I think he's a really, really good kid, man, overall. But yes, Jared is definitely from the gutter. I just think, I don't know if he's just going with the emotions right now, just saying, hey, man, I'm just going to fight here and there. Wait till that money start kicking in. Wait till that $5 million for this fight and then $6 million for this fight. You going to be like, damn, I can get 15 for the next one. Your whole mindset going to change. But again, your priority change too based on the decisions you make outside of boxing. So let's say because right now he don't have a chick where he's really solid with a girl. He have a baby, bro, and have a family. Shit, he might be talking about 2030 boxing in this bitch. What he talking about? You know what I'm saying?
I hope he stays solid to the ground.
I think what he's doing is trying to mentally get himself in a situation where he don't overwhelm himself. He don't want to think too much, or he'll say stuff like, "Oh, I ain't gonna be in it this long," so he won't think about it as much. Some people just be saying shit just to be saying it. You know what I mean? But I think he has a lot of pressure on him in this fight tonight. But I hope he delivers, because he ain't never fought in the Huntington. That's a big arena, man, for Ohio, in Toledo. That's a big. Robert Easter was the last one to fight there, and he was there. He was little. He was an amateur last time he was in there. At the Huntington. So that's huge, man. And then you got Robert Easter gonna be there, Albert Bell, the top dogs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Toledo anyway. I had a little debate with a couple of Ohioans because they thought I was being biased because I said Toledo is the hottest city right now in Ohio. It is. They got the hottest fighters from amateur to pros. They just do. And as far as I know, the heavyweight division is the more superior weight class of all time. So ain't nobody else got that many. It got no Jared Anderson in their city right now. Cleveland got Rodney Hines, who's undefeated. He's 12-0 with one draw, but he's not Jared. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely like Rodney. That's my dog. And I like his physique too. He's another guy. I love his physique. His physique is almost like Jared, but Jared is more a little bit muscle tone. But they're not fat heavyweights. They're real well in shape heavyweights, bro. They're real decent looking heavyweights. But overall, Toledo is the hotbed for boxing right now, man. And shit, I wish Robert get his shit together and get back in there, man, because he in the mix. Albert Bell at 130, he's in the position to fight the winner of Navarrete and what's his name, Oscar Valdez, because he right there number 2 in the rankings. So he right there. He damn near gonna fight the winner. So he in the mandatory spot. Charles Conway on the mandatory spot. So it's dope. But back to Big Baby. Big Baby is good, man. He doesn't fight like just a heavyweight, man. He fights like a goddamn welterweight.
Yeah.
Middleweight, bro. He fights like he's slick as hell. He's slick. I was gonna actually post a video. I'm probably gonna do it later today and he loves Ohio, bro. Yeah, he in Texas. He had to get away from Ohio a little bit, man. This is his people's, but you get in trouble back here. You know what I'm
That's what
saying?
everybody say, man. That's what
Yeah,
everybody say, man. Like,
you
and
get in
then we
trouble
know
back
that, like,
here.
if you know, Ohio been the dumping ground from Detroit and Chicago's discrepancies for decades. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't dig nobody's up. They go to Ohio and pay niggas. Hey man, get rid of these niggas. That's what she.
Yeah, facts. No, it's
You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
It's facts,
So,
bro. But
um,
Jared definitely is a real one where he loves. It was a video on YouTube where he at the Nationals and they call he's he fight. They call his name. They say Jared Anderson, and they say from Las Vegas. Jared Anderson, man, you should have seen his face. His friend, that motherfucker was like, bro, I know they did not say I was from Las Vegas, bro. They made a mistake, and they said, "Oh, Toledo." He's like, "Yeah, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying."
you better do that shit, man. Like nigga, rep where you from.
Yeah, don't do that, bro. He's like, he definitely ain't, but he love where he's from, bro. He's a real one. But again, overall, man, when it comes to these guys, man, it's like to me personally, that's been covering these guys for years. It's like watching your babies grow up, graduate, man, and start getting them real good jobs, man. It's like watching Abdullah and Tiger. Uh, Abdullah would have been the 5th consecutive Olympian to come from Cleveland. They had 5, because no one just did that in the United States. 4 consecutive Olympians coming from one city. Cincinnati got 11. They got the most in America. 11 Olympians that come out of one city. Cincinnati got 11. But Cleveland has been on the Olympian streak where they just get one after another. So you had Ronell Williams, then you got Terrell Goucher, then you got Charles Conwell, and now Tiger is the 4th Olympian coming out of Cleveland. Abdullah Mason would have been the 5th if he stayed. He was only 17. If he stayed and compete, he would definitely have been an Olympian. So that'd have been 5, which they still can have 5 with my girl, Morel McCain, her beautiful self, man. She doing her thing international. She just got to go in Hungary, and this, so she just got to go there. But yeah, she's gonna be an Olympian. I think she's a strong candidate for Olympian. So they still can have 5 coming out of that city. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But as far as Big Baby, sky's the limit, man. When you look at these guys, man, and see him coming before any boxing, big time boxing company sign on. Rob, that's the beautiful thing about my job, man. I get to see talent before Bob and De La Hoya. I get to say this dude's gonna be good before they tell us, before they sign on. Like cats were like, man, I heard about him on Ohio Run Boxing. They've been talking about this nigga. Oh, okay, yeah, he got his opportunity. You should see how many people tagged me when Jared got signed. Like, oh man, you was talking about Jared. And and then you got some people who don't know, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't like the most known guy in boxing. People still don't know who I am, some people that don't know, and there's a lot of people who do know, but I still stay humble and just keep doing what I'm doing because I know eventually one of the fighters from Ohio is going to retract right back to me or Ohio in boxing. When they hear Ohio, they think of me. And you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is.
That's what's up. So I'm about to end this, man. 'Cause I got some things I got to do. This was fun, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'm glad I had time to chop it up with you, man.
Word up. I'm gonna hit you up later on tonight while you at the fight. You gotta send me some shit.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Let me get up out of here, man. This been the smoke session, y'all. We had Ohio Run Boxing in here, man. We chopping it up. Some real shit, because a lot of you niggas don't know shit about boxing. Hope y'all check this out and learn something.
All right, man. I'm out, man.
Yo, I'm all at you, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So, bro, I broke my phone. I gotta get it fixed. I gotta get it fixed so I can go on. I gotta hit her up. I gotta see what she's doing. I know she said she was going to that Bud fight, but I gotta hit her up and see what's good. I gotta find her on Instagram too. I forgot the name she gave me. A lot of people moving out of Houston. It's getting expensive now because it's becoming a big city, and people just want to. People move, bro. It's getting cheaper somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to make a lot of money to survive on your own now. So you move to where it's cheapest at before they damn hike the market up and buy you a house. When I speak to her, I tell her that, my nigga. But for now, and I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I'm up out of here, bro. Smoke some with your boy.